Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to JAHAN-E. And you all must be surprised that we are before time. We are not before time. We change the time. In fact, now you all have to be here at 5:30, and we will wind up the show by 6:15. So let's welcome today's distinguished guests, because these guests are going to discuss on a very important topic, the topic that is going to affect each one of us. And nobody can deny that how artificial intelligence has crept into our society, into our homes, into our personal affairs, and how AI is going to make the things easy, make the things beautiful, and at the same time, how AI is going to disturb our personal life. There are certain crucial questions that we have to find the answers. And to discuss this important topic, we have Dr. Ram with us, who has joined us from Singapore. Dr. Ram is a scientist, and he is the managing director of ACE International Singapore. So I welcome you, Dr. Ram, to JAHAN-E. Welcome. And we have the...
Good evening, all.
Yeah. And we have Rahul Patki with us, who is the Grow Rich mindset motivational promoter, coach, trainer, and speaker. And Dr. Ram, what Dr. Ram thinks, I don't know exactly, but Mr. Rahul is very positive about AI. And when we were discussing just before this show, so Rahul said that, yes, I have all positivity in my mind for AI. So let me first start with Mr. Rahul. Mr. Rahul, first of all, you let us, our audience, know that what exactly is AI, because at times we are confused with the machine to AI. Like if something machine is doing, not humans, so we think that that is done by AI, through AI. So first of all, let us know what exactly is AI, and secondly, how AI has affected our life in a positive way.
Okay, so first of all, AI. First of all, good evening, everyone. I'm Rahul Patki here, and I have almost 15 years of experience in automotive field, and like education industry, like 3 years of experience. But in automotive field, I work with lot of latest technologies like robotics and automation and everything, and like it is entered. AI is already entered into the automotive field and doing a lot of things there. So first of all, what is AI? If we talk about, so AI is like it is a branch of computer science in short term, and concerned with building smart devices. Just a minute, I'm getting one call.
No issues, no issues. Rahul is going to...
No worries. I've disconnected it and I will keep it on silent also. Okay. So it is a computer science branch. In simple terms, I will try to keep it as simple as that. Like it is a computer science branch or the topic, and where we now trying to use the human intelligence, like it will like act as a human intelligence, because previously it was like computers as a different thing which are helping humans to ease the many things, and that era is like almost 30-40 years we were into that. But now they are trying to solve the apply the human intelligence as much as possible to the real world, and try to solve the problem. All technologies emerge as to solve the some problem, improve some productivity or something like that. So AI is another technology, you can say. The robotics, at one point there was like a requirement of robots, and they entered into our life. Basically they entered through the like big corporates or the big manufacturing units, you can say. So even that time there was some negativity, like they may steal the job of the human being, but that didn't happen, because that was the truth. What is happening, like I have seen, like I've implemented the robots, not just the use, implementation of robots I have done, programming of robots I have done. So I have seen it closely for almost 10+ years. So they when they implant one robot at one station or at for a particular job, maybe that one person might lose the job or he may move to something else, but there are at least 7-8 jobs created just to keep running that robot. Okay, so that is the main thing, and I've seen that closely. Same thing will happen with the AI. AI may take 2-3 jobs, but it will create 10 plus jobs to do the same stuff. Maybe people may be behind that. You may not see the people working to make it working, AI working. But
Okay, so thank you, Rahul, for your positive thoughts about AI. And yes,
yes,
of course, you have explained in a very beautiful way that it is a branch, we can say in a simpler term, that it is a branch of computer science. And you have implemented the robotics at your own workplace. That's really great to know.
yes,
Now,
yes, yes.
coming to Dr. Ram. Dr. Ram, the people say that the biggest threat by AI is to the human security, data security. Second is the
Thank
job
you,
loss.
Dr. Haleema. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Haleema, and also the coordinator, young coordinator, Maria Azar. Congratulations for you to support us. And thank you to Mr. Rahul Patki. He started the session already with the positive mindset of AI, artificial intelligence. Actually, we have to get clear idea about artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence? The way how the artificial intelligence is getting adapted for our life, and it is empowering the people. How do they able to engage and enrich the capability of doing the better things? Artificial intelligence in healthcare and other sectors, whatever it may be, we can be able to understand better how it is going to make the benefits for the human community and society. There are many ways we can categorize it. Artificial intelligence can dramatically improve the efficiencies of the workplaces and work performances. That is very, very important. So it is augmenting the conditions of human when they can contribute better for the engagements in the workplaces. It takes and it is removing the task risk and other aspects of the working natures. So that is the main purpose why we wanted to think artificial intelligence can come and play a crucial role in the workplaces and the work performances. The tasks that involve with the creativity and the empathy, among others, that is very, very important. We must need to think about the empathy. Human nature is a certain kind of capacity. We are very creative, we are very imaginative, we are very good enough for contributing the better things in the situation or conditions. But artificial intelligence is a kind of way, the systematic approach, when we can use it as a personalized, recommended way for the people to use it frequently again and again, how to improve the strategy, how to improve the performance status, how to improve the better results with the low cost effective manner. That is very much important. It can help and eliminate the necessity for the humans when they are performing the tedious work. Tedious means it is getting engaged very severely, very hardly, or very committedly like that. So the people who are involving with that are getting tired. They are not able to produce the conditions as per very competitive because of getting tired, and they can't able to prove themselves they can able to withstand for the long run. So the repetitive, tedious tasks of the jobs are going to going to be taken by the artificial intelligence source. It is a kind of supporting machine learning integrated with the automation kind of support. So it is providing some kind of support for the people to intervene with the big data sources, data analytics, or any other kind of software development which are going to intervene and find out the truth from the pool of the data. So many human beings are now they are very much willing to go for the novel and innovative work nature. How the artificial intelligence are applied towards with the modern trend. So just I wanted to brief. It is giving the experience for the personalized behavior. Example, personalized shopping. You can engage the e-commerce portal. You can able to extract certain kind of way how to use it very user friendly. And then AI, it is empowering the assistance or systematic approach for the people. And it is also preventing the fraudulence because it is very, very sensitive. It can able to prevent the fraudulence. And it is enabling the voice enabled system, some kind of voice you can recognize for the people. So it is giving certain kind of support for those kind of voices. Many of the laptop we can able to engage the voice to open the things. Many movies also we have seen it earlier. And then personalized learning. As of now, the learning development portals are very much inducing the lifelong learning kind of experience for the people, adult and continuing education, social learning, or pedagogical learning. This lifelong learning, all these factors are now engaged in this kind of personal learning atmosphere where artificial intelligence also coming to play a crucial role, and creating some kind of contents. So how do you able to use certain kind of valuable contents for that? And then autonomous vehicle, manual that autonomous vehicle means it is not manual driving or manual operated. It is automated kind of supporting elements. Now Google Map also intervene with the artificial intelligence support. You can do a lot of things like aggregator platform or accelerator platform. Now this Ola or Uber and other Swiggy, Zomato, all these things are intervening with the artificial intelligence support. So there are some beneficials available, like it is very positive so far, but there are something we have to think the negative aspects. It is deteriorating the human jobs and it is influencing a lot for machine-oriented resources. But where we can able to improve the human resource, we have to provide some kind of innovative or engage kind of things for us. So that is the way we can able to improve. So we can
discuss. Thank you very much, Dr. Ram. It was really a very, very informative talk by you. And that's true that this artificial intelligence has affected in almost all the aspects, all the areas of our lives. And but the issue is that either we are not able to understand the artificial intelligence properly, or maybe the people are thinking automation is artificial intelligence, or the people are thinking that whatever can be done by the computer is artificial intelligence, and where the human is not involved. So because of this, because I remember that once I conducted a survey, and there I asked the questions that AI is affecting us in a adverse way, like it is not a positive way, a negative way. So I have given 3 reasons. I have given that it is because of the job loss, and second was it is because of it is against our privacy, and the third was that it is a threat to our security and safety, especially our data and safety. So most of the people have voted for the data safety because they are worried about that. So I think that in this aspect, what I can think is that if it is a threat, that it is due to the web only, then it means that we have to totally boycott the web, not only artificial intelligence. I think that we have to try to understand. Yes, Rahul, now I'll come to you. And then on this particular point where people have shown their concern and they have given in surveys, I think around 67 people said that think that it is going to be a threat for their safe security of their data. So what do you think about this? Yes, Rahul, over to you. Are you speaking? You are muted, I think so. Mr. Rahul, are you speaking?
Internet issue.
Okay, I think internet issue is there.
There is, yes, I cannot much like there is too much disturbance. Okay, can you please repeat the question in short?
Okay, in short, only one line. The people have shown their concern that artificial intelligence, through artificial intelligence, the people are going to take away all their important documents, their passwords, their codes, their safety things, like even the bank details and other things, whatever is very, very important and very secure has to be for them. So they are scared of this. They are afraid of this. That
yes, I agree with that.
Yes.
And the concern should be there for anything new coming to us. We should not accept everything as it is, like okay, something new is there and let's play with that. Concern are the ways to improve the product. So if consider AI as a product, okay, so if we accept it as it is, it can create new problems. But as people are showing some concerns, they are like not accepting few things. That is a good thing to develop AI in proper way. Okay, and that's what happening. There are a lot of work going on around AI. AI is not, it is just 10%. Whatever you are saying, seeing right now, 10 to 20%, 100%, or at least 70-80% yet to come. Okay, and these concerns, whatever people are telling or expressing about AI, is very much valid. And those developers for AI are working on that. So definitely the data will be little, I agree, it is exposed to AI, and AI can mishandle that. But there are only AI only help in that case. It will create an infrastructure in a way that it should be protected, well protected, and there should be 2-3 checks before actually using that data for any purpose. So say I want to do some bank transaction, big transaction. So if we are going with the simple current process, we enter the password. Sometimes there is a grid to enter, and sometimes there is OTP. So all these things can go through the AI. AI can do all these things. So in AI, we will add something like a human eye, like scanning, or the eye scanning plus the fingerprint scanning, and something like that. And that way, there are ways to improve those things. Similarly, like today only I heard one post about like some negative reporting about the electric vehicle, that it is not giving
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Rahul, for explaining that how AI is going to handle this problem and issue, where the people are thinking about the data problems and the data issues. Now, I'll come to Dr. Ram. Yes, Dr. Ram, coming to you. I think there is some issue with the network. So now coming to the students, let us ask the students that what do exactly think about the artificial intelligence? What is their understanding of artificial intelligence?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. Yes. What is your understanding of artificial intelligence?
Well, if you ask to me what is artificial intelligence, so short answer to this depends like to whom you ask. Like if you are asking to a layman with a pretty understanding of technology, like what is artificial intelligence, so she would directly link it to the robots, that it's a machine which can act and think on its own. But on the other hand, if you ask to an AI researcher, so she would say that it's a set of algorithm that can produce results without unusually instruct to do so. So I think basically in short summarize, if I have to do, so AI, it is a machine which have its own ability to which AI, it's an artificial intelligence which creates machine intelligence. So according to me, what I have knowledge about it, so I told.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So do you have any fear in your mind related to AI, or do you have expectations from AI, or do you have hopes from AI?
Yeah, of course. It's very important to look after such a great topic, artificial intelligence. I have heard about this beautiful or interesting fact, you can say, that by 2045, AI, it's totally going to surpass human intelligence. There is no space for human efforts left. So I think AI will start to fully automate everything. So I think the life will become quite efficient for all of us. And till date, some of the examples of like AI uses are like smartphone, smart home devices, drones. So these are making our life efficient and easy. So I'm still having a lot of hope from AI. But on the other hand, the human and artificial intelligence both will work on the different topics and will make our future better.
Thank you, Maria Azhar, for sharing your thoughts and your hopes and your fear as well. Now, what Maria Shams thinks. Yes, Maria Shams.
Yes, ma'am.
What
So
do you think
artificial
is your understanding
intelligence.
of AI?
Yes, ma'am. So artificial intelligence is the ability of a digital computer or computer controlled or robot to perform tasks commonly associated with intelligent beings. And artificial intelligence is when a software or a particle models developed can perform complex tasks on its own without requiring any assistance from humans. The formal definition of AI can be started as um, as, like the theory and development of a computer system able to perform tasks normally requiring human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition,
Okay,
decision making.
thank you, Maria. What I wanted to know is that is there any hope, any fear, any expectation, anything in your mind related to AI? Now I am going to give a situation to you all. Now you all have to explain to me that how it is going to be handled and how has to be taken. Like I had a problem in my channel, YouTube channel, okay, and then I clicked on the help site, like there was a button for the help. Now at all the steps there are certain questionnaires and you have to find your question among those questionnaires, but there is no question of mine, what is in my mind, what I exactly want to solve or resolve. Then again and again when you go on that, then again and again only those things are there. So in this case, when there is no human, naturally somebody who has made that app has first pre-assumed that these queries may be, or these questions may arise, or these problem may arise. But that human being or the team of human beings who have done is they cannot summarize the entire issues or the entire things. That's why when the end user is going to be on that at that platform, if there is a human being, if there is a one-to-one interaction, if there is a one-to-one handling the situations, then naturally that is going to save the time and energy and the efficiency of a person, because the person will be irritated after attempting 2-3 times. So now what you all have to say about this? This is the question for the panelists. Yes, Dr. Ram?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So my point is now I can explain. In Singapore, they are making the country a smart nation environment. They are using this artificial intelligence for their e-governance. E-governance means the government who are willing to adopt and apply various kind of technology sources, platforms. How do they able to use the artificial intelligence to execute the activities, execute their performances for serving the nation, people and community. And the same time, they are willing to have certain kind of vision and mission. They wanted to protect the humanity in front of the science and technology oriented support. How do they able to engage those kind of activities will not affect the humanity concern. So they established Nanyang Technological University Institute for Science and Technology in Humanity recently. For a year back time, they have established this particular institute. Whatever the way they are engaging the activities for e-governance or smart nation environment, Internet of Things, Industrial 4.0, blockchain technology, machine learning, robotics, automation, or any kind of logistics and supply chain oriented kind of activities, they are willing to provide the consideration for the protection of humanity. So this is the concept. If anybody is interested, you can learn from the portal NISTH. So they are providing a lot of information. How do they able to project the value for the research activity, for engaging certain kind of culture, content development for the curricular learning portion, and how do they able to support for the futuristic vision of social activities by engaging this machine learning and artificial intelligence or any other elements which are digitally transformed into the new area. So we must need to consider how to protect the human values and the humanity-oriented activities. This is very, very important. These are all the threatening for us, but we have to see the benefits which are very, very high when we are adapting with the artificial intelligence to incorporate with our activities. So these are all the values we must need to endorse. So that is the main thing I wanted to give you to think. If you are requiring any more details, please keep in touch with me. I can provide more data or more platforms which are going to enrich your understanding or learning activities. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ram. It was really a wonderful, wonderful sharing. And thank you very much, Mr. Rahul, for sparing your valuable time. And thank you, my lovely girls. Yes, Maria, do you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. One question came to my mind. It's anyone can answer, like Dr. Ram sir or Rahul. I have heard about artificial intelligence and machine learning and deep learning. So how does these three differ from each other?
Maria, this is the topic for the next panel discussion because those two topics also require lots of explanation.
Okay.
Yes, lot of wasteful.
Yes. So
only thing I will summarize once by one or two lines.
Yeah, sure.
Like AI is going to create a tsunami of jobs in this decade. So no one will spare from that. Like everyone directly or indirectly working for AI, or AI is helping them in a way or other. So don't worry about, don't even think about job losses. Just focus on jobs that it will create.
Thank you very much. That shows your positive mind. And yes, of course, it has to be. We all have to be very positive. And whatever, we have come from the Stone Age to this age. If somebody is thinking that, okay, the Stone Age was the better age, then naturally the people will say that he's a fool. So in this way, in the same way, what the world is going to be, when I sometimes I am into deep thinking about internet, about how the things are working, about how we are connecting with the people. Dr. Ram is in Singapore and we are finding him as if that he is in front of us and talking to us. So at times I'm amazed with the brilliance of human mind. Really, I'm amazed. And God has created such a wonderful brain for the human being. We should be grateful to Almighty. The only issue is that we have to use it wisely. That's the thing I have to say at the end. That AI is going to be with us and it's going to help us. It's going to be beneficial for us. So there is nothing to worry. But the people who are into this field, who are into the field of advancement, who are in the field of technology, they have to be greed-free. They have to think of the humanity first before implementing any step or before initiating anything. That's all. If this one thing is in the mind that it should be beneficial for the humanity, then I think everything ends there. So thank you once again, Dr. Ram. Thank you very much. And Rahul, thank you very much. And my dear lovely kids, thank you very much.
Thank you for this invite.
Yes, it was a very beneficial discussion. Hope the people are going to be benefited by this show. Thank you very much, everyone.